Now, Mr. Jones Watches is a British watch company who design and build unique and unusual watches for men and women. They're a small team working from a London studio in the hope to bring you watches that are a little different and a little unusual. And that's everything from a watch called A Perfectly Useless Afternoon to the fantastic Silent Thief, amongst so much more. And their designs are created from collaborations with artists and illustrators, with this, the Number Cruncher, created by Onorio D'Epiro, a designer and illustrator who makes robots and other creatures, amongst other things, all of which look really cool. And just to reiterate what was said in a very 1990s retro vibe 90-second spec, the Number Cruncher I measured came in at 10.5mm thick, 37mm in diameter, 46mm lug to lug, 18mm at the lug, with a silver stainless steel mesh bracelet, not tapering down at all by the time it gets to the signatured sliding clasp. Now, the case is 316L stainless steel case with a highly polished silver finish, and proportionally the 46mm lug to lug is fairly large on the spec sheet in comparison to the 37mm diameter of the case. But as you can see, those lugs really do stretch themselves out from that case, giving the overall face of this watch, in my opinion, one in which the dial looks like it's sat on two parallel tracks. For me, the shape, which is synonymous with all Mr. Jones watches, is just right to perfectly frame those pieces of art in the dial. And the crown here at 3 o'clock is a push-pull crown and unsigned, but there's also a false crown here at 9 o'clock and signatured. For me, that introduction of the signed false crown not only balances out the dial perfectly to give each dial the best symmetrical frame to showcase the art it contains, but also hugely highlights Mr. Jones's attention to small detail and their determination, I guess, to have each individual timepiece focus mainly on the dial and on the art. Now onto that dial and that art. For me, the Number Cruncher is one of my favourites by Mr. Jones, alongside the Ricochet, which is on my hit list, so if anyone I know is watching this, my birthday is, well, ages away. Anyway, the Number Cruncher is a monster set in a city, and Mr. Jones describes this as a hungry monster. He stomps around cities on the hunt for tasty treats. He steals from clocks mostly, but he's not fussy, and he'll even eat cars and the odd person. It was printed and assembled in London, and each colour on the components was printed in turn, with the glass here alone, where the monster is printed, having been through 12 separate printings. And the Number Cruncher is plucking the hours from the sky, so essentially he's eating the hours while the minutes churn around in his stomach. It is really a wonderful and creative way of showcasing the time in amongst some beautiful artwork. And just seeing in particular the small numbers in the background moving inside the belly of this monster is so cool. Now there's something I thought I'd never say. Anyway, the glass is a hard-wearing sapphire crystal, and I must say the artwork contained underneath it looks sharp and very colourful indeed. The bracelet is an 18mm stainless steel Milanese style mesh bracelet with quick release, and these braided bands of stainless steel are ultra fine, and because of the small links, the wearing comfort is very high, I must say, and the band is designed to fit perfectly around your wrist and also to take the temperature off your skin. Now this mesh band has a sliding clasp, and that is really easy to adjust, and obviously as it's a sliding clasp you will get the perfect fit. Now other straps are available if you wanted, say, a black stainless steel bracelet or a black vegan leather band for example, or perhaps even a yellow silicone strap. As and when you order, you'll find a decent range to choose from as an additional extra. Now the movement in the Number Cruncher is an ST1721. 20 joules, around about 40 hours power reserve, and we've got small seconds too, contained within the belly of the monster to give that impression of, well, number crunching. The case back has the Number Cruncher engraved into it, this time swallowing the MJW logo with a tribute to the artist underneath and a Made in England declaration. It's also worth noting that with all of Mr. Jones' watches, you are able to personalise the case back with additional engraving at a very small additional cost. Now on my 7.5-inch wrists, again I'm quite surprised actually as to how nicely it wears considering its size against my wrist, with that mesh bracelet in particular very comfortable. Now, as I've mentioned in previous vids of mine, I've always been someone who prefers case sizes from between 40mm right up to around about 44mm, with a preference for the larger end of that scale. Now, my tastes are evolving as the hair on my head greys somewhat, and I found myself leaning towards the smaller end of that scale, and I've even found myself wearing the odd 39mm. But this being a 37mm, it does wear a tiny bit small for me, but that shortfall is made up with that 46mm lug-to-lug length, and in particular the way those lugs extend way past the dial. So yeah, in terms of comfort, it wears really well and snug on my wrist. It's small, yes, and that mesh is very delicate, so as an everyday watch it may feel a little bit more like a casual wear for me personally if it was on a leather strap, or perhaps one of those coloured silicone straps, so I kinda wish I got one. In terms of the price, the number cruncher comes in at £245 UK sterling, which is about $310 USD, and in my opinion worth every single penny and cent. This, I'd say, is pretty much mid-range for a Mr. Jones watch, with premium models such as the Silent Thief priced at £595 or $740 USD, down to the more budget end, with the Berry Late, for example, coming in at 195 squids or $240 USD. But if you're considering a Mr. Jones watch, be quick to move if you do visit their website or even their store in Covent Garden in London and see the piece that you like for sale. Quite often they are sold out, and you may have to wait a couple of months or so before they are back in stock. Overall, what can I say? It's fantastic to see such creativity and art in the world of watches, and to see a business, in particular British business, and I say that being a Brit myself, doing so well. Some of the watches they have on offer are so creative, and I honestly believe that if you want a watch that is creative, is personal, one that bucks the trend of the billion or so divers, GMT, chronos, etc out there, and one that will 100% be a talking point to anybody who sees it, a watch that is nicely crafted and one that showcases a fantastic piece of art, then take a look at the number cruncher. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, then take a look at their other offerings, because guaranteed there will be design that you will feel really connected to. But beware, once you have a Mr. Jones's watch and you then realise just how much you love it, you'll want another soon after. Straight to the Wicker Man, boys. Right, we're in the queue. It's just a shame we can't actually record on the ride. Never mind.
This looks good.
Best deal just for you. Now, if you want to be like a friend, that will be £99. This is what
Whoa! You see now, what is the smell of tuna?
Give it a few minutes and that minute.
I think the smaller, for some reason, the better. Although the bigger, sometimes the worse. Although I really like it. I love this app.
And we are back. There's always time for a quick game of footy.